Counselor, you can't bring that in. The sign literally says no food or drinks.
Technically, it says beyond this point. We're not beyond it yet. Gray area.
Under the sign.
And not a step further. See? Compliance.
You drop salsa on the floor.
You made me sign this under pressure, and this...
Clause 14, it's flat out illegal.
I don't think it's that simple.
It is that simple. The law says you can't waive consumer rights. You let them put it in anyway.
Look, I thought it would never be
You thought
enforced.
wrong.
Wait, why does this say I have no right to sue you?
Contracts aren't to protect you. It's to make sure if I fail or someone else does, you can't come after us.
You know that's fraud, right?
I don't care. Deal with it.
Most of this I don't understand.
Don't worry.
You have no right to a trial by jury, and your right to sue is now withheld. Go cry about it.
What? No!
Okay.
On 3. 1, 2.
Ow, are you kidding me? I'm suing you.
Nope, you signed a liability waiver when you came in. Right here.
Sign here.
But I don't even know what this says.
Good. Now, sign here.
No. What if this is signing away my rights?
Sign.
I'm so glad people keep signing these contracts. Makes us rich and makes them poor and used.
You'll need to sign all 5 of these before we can move forward.
I didn't get to read that.
We don't care if you read it. We're protecting our rights, not yours.
Go on, it's just a signature. You sign, we move forward. Simple.
This doesn't sound right.
Pen to paper, Lisa.
According to this contract, you owe the state $5,000 and have waived any right to
It's standard language, Jessica. Nothing to worry about. Just sign right here.
Okay.
Ms. Myers, you signed this contract. By its terms, you surrendered the rights you're claiming today. You acknowledged you fully read and understood.
Wait, I didn't understand it. It was all.
Sign it. It's a standard agreement.
No, I'm not signing that.
It's routine. Just put your name
I
there.
said no, I don't agree
You
to
don't
this.
have a choice.
I was forced to sign this document. I told him no twice. He said it was mandatory. That is coercion. Signed a contract and feel stuck? If the terms are shockingly one-sided and hidden in the fine print, courts can throw them out. Misled or kept in the dark, deceptive practices laws have your back. And some...
I got hurt at work. They rushed me into signing something I didn't understand. When I asked what it was, they told me I had no choice.
This court isn't here to rewrite the paper you signed.
It was a trap. They knew I was bleeding and scared, and they made me sign anyway.
You walk into the doctor's office sick and hurried. They hand you this. Pages of tiny print you don't have time to read. The timer's ticking. Same thing when you're paying at a store or hopping into a rideshare. Sign here, accept there, or you don't get the service. The law says...
Ms. Cole, you signed this agreement. The language is clear. You owe $50,000.
I was told I had no choice. They pushed it in front of me at work, said I'd be fired if I didn't sign. I didn't even
The
understand
law
half of
expects
it.
you to read what you sign, even the fine print.
Hidden in the fine print, a single line can turn a small slip into a massive bill. A penalty of $5,000 every day for the tiniest mistake. That's not protection, it's punishment. Excessive penalty.
Mandatory arbitration clauses lock away your right to a jury trial. When a contract says you can't go to court, it pushes you into private rooms, where the arbitrator is chosen by the company. The scales are tilted against you.
Those waivers you signed before an activity, they feel final. But if you're hurt because a company was grossly negligent or reckless, that waiver often can't protect them. Know your rights. Talk to a lawyer. Waivers have limits.
Clause that says you can't work in your own field for 5 years anywhere within 100 miles? That's not protection. That's a cage. Overly broad non-competes can trap your career and your future. Know your rights before you sign and before you walk away.
Little clause? It shatters the power of a class action lawsuit. You can't join the group, so you fight alone. Hidden in the fine print, class action waivers show up in streaming apps, sell contracts, even job offers.
No hidden fees, huh? Look closer. Right here it says you give up the right to dispute any charges.
That's not just sneaky. It's meaningless.
Fine print can't take away your rights.
Ever been hit with a $250 late fee on a tiny balance? That's not just annoying, it's a penalty clause. These charges often go way beyond any actual harm, and when they do, courts can strike them down as illegal.
Ever signed one of these? It's called an exculpatory clause. You see them at gyms and rental apps, even on festival tickets. They're meant to say, we aren't liable, no matter what.
Every time you hit agree, you might be signing away your right to take a company to court. Buried in the terms is a mandatory arbitration clause, private, often picked by the company, and no jury. In many cases, that means
Thinking about signing that non-compete? Too broad, too far, too long. Many of these agreements can't be enforced, and we don't realize it. You have the right to work for yourself. If a non-compete is over...
That tiny text, it can hide big traps. Clauses that say you can't join a class action, can't leave an honest review, or even give up service member protections. Buried under arbitration only or some other legal jargon.
Looks legit, right? Scammers use real-looking contracts to lure you in. The pitch sounds solid. Investment, repairs, a great deal. But buried inside, a clause that hands them your money or crypto the moment you sign. We just...
To prove fraud, you need intent to deceive, a material lie, and that you relied on it. But even then, the bar is high. Unconscionability when a contract is outrageously unfair is rarely applied. So many...
Tiny print, huge consequences. We skim, we sign, and somewhere in there is a clause that says we can't take them to court. These contracts aren't written for you, so ask questions. Read before you sign. Your rights...